This may look like a radio cabinet from the 1930s, but behind these doors you won't find an old radio. What you will find is the control panel for one of the most unique O-gauge railroads we've ever seen. Rege Schilken is the builder of this unusual railroad. With precious little space to work with, Rege solved the problem in a very unique way. Like most of us, Rege got started in trains as a youngster, with an 027 set around the Christmas tree. That tiny oval of track was all it took to fire his imagination and spawned a lifelong interest in toy trains. Of course, it didn't hurt that his backyard looked out on the Pennsylvania Railroad's main line. Rege has built what he calls a lintel railroad, with tracks going around the room at a whopping 76 inches off the floor. Now that may sound unusual, but surprisingly, it works. Rege has created a true railroad empire here in his game room, and he is the master of the realm. As he mans the controls, throwing switches and adjusting speeds, trains appear and disappear, change routes to return the way they came, and even get replaced by other trains through the use of hidden staging yards in the closet. As you gaze at this railroad room, you find more clues to his unique approach to the hobby. For example, he's mounted a couple of very familiar Lionel accessories in somewhat unfamiliar places. He has installed working signal lights in critical spots on the wall that tell him where the trains are, what tracks are occupied, and how the switches are lined for the trains. All around the room, you'll find other little things that add to the railroady atmosphere. This little battery-powered train shuffles back and forth, all the while blowing its whistle. Boy, it's a good thing that track isn't a quarter-inch shorter. At the other end of the room is a more conventional 027 layout, with several loops of track. Built in the classic 027 style, these trains are fun to watch as they race around the small loops of track. This layout and the upper tracks are connected, and it's possible to run trains off this layout and around the room before they finish their journey. Rege has also tried his hand at scratch building, and this engine is the result. This center cab electric engine is a one-of-a-kind, and it runs like a watch. Whether running trains around the layout or around the room, Rege has surely found a way to enjoy the O-gauge hobby without a tremendous amount of space to work with. His lintel railroad is the result of excellent Imagineering and shows what you can do with O-gauge in a small space.